Nestled in the Pir Panjal range in a cup-shaped valley, Gulmarg has been specially blessed by nature and is the place which even the gods would also love to visit. The magnificent tourist destination in the valley of Kashmir is a hot favorite of snow adventure sports lovers. Known as one of the best skiing destinations in India, Gulmarg is adorned with lofty snow capped mountains, lush greenery, small lakes, and a large variety of flowers. Gulmarg Meadow of Flowers is India's skiing resort. It is the snow paradise of Kashmir. It has one of world's highest and largest ropeway with an aerial distance of approximately 5 kilometers. The view from the top of the mountain at 4,000 meters above sea level is bewildering. Snow falls there even during summers. Situated at an altitude of 2,730 meter above sea level, Gulmarg is a popular skiing destination located in Pir Panjal range of Union Territory of Kashmir, surrounded by snow-covered lofty Himalayas, meadows of flowers, deep ravines, evergreen forest valleys. Gulmarg also has the world's second highest gondola ride. One may want to let the gondola whisk one more than 13,000 feet up Mount Afarwat for breathtaking views. Built by the French company, the Gulmarg gondola is one of the highest in the world, reaching 3,979 meters. The two-stage ropeway ferries about 600 people per hour between Gulmarg and a shoulder of nearby Afarwat Peak. The first stage transfers from Gulmarg to Kongduri at 3080 meters. The second stage, which has 36 cabins and 18 towers, takes passengers to a height of 3950 meters on the Afarwat Peak, 4200 meters. A chairlift system connects Kongduri with Mary's Shoulder for taking skiers to higher altitude. The high inflow of tourists has had an effect on the fragile ecosystem of Gulmarg, and activists often demand tighter regulations to save the environment of the area from excess tourism. One can stay at the Khyber Himalayan Resort and Spa, one of the top Himalayan spa resorts. Originally called Gauri Marg, meaning the path of Devi Gauri. In the 1500s was changed to Gulmarg by Yusuf Shah of the Chak dynasty, who ruled Kashmir from 1579 to 1586. He frequented the place with his queen Habba Khatun and renamed it Gulmarg, Meadows of Flowers. Wildflowers of 21 different varieties were collected by the Mughal Emperor Jahangir for his gardens in Gulmarg. In the 19th century, British civil servants started using Gulmarg as a retreat to escape summers in northern Indian plains. Hunting and golfing were their favorite pastime, and 3 golf courses were established in Gulmarg, including one exclusively for women. One of the golf courses survives and at altitude of 2650 meters is the world's highest golf course. In 1927, British established a ski club in Gulmarg and 2 annual ski events were hosted, one each during Christmas and Easter. After the end of British rule in India, Gulmarg became a part of the independent princely state of Kashmir and Jammu. Pakistan planned an invasion of the state called Operation Gulmarg. One of the routes used by the invading militia of Pathan tribesmen, armed and supported by Pakistani regular troops, passed through the Haji Pir Pass and Gulmarg onto the state capital Srinagar. Gulmarg fell to the invading army, but the Indian army led by the Sikh regiment, which had been airlifted to Srinagar only after the Dogra ruler of the state Maharaja Hari Singh had signed an instrument of accession with India. On 26th October 1947, successfully defended the outskirts of Srinagar. Thereafter, Indian counterattacks pushed the tribesmen back, and many towns, including Gulmarg, were recaptured. In 1948, Indian Army established a ski school in Gulmarg, which later became the High Altitude Warfare School of the Indian Army, specializing in snowcraft and winter warfare. On 1st January 1949, the war ended under UN supervision, and a ceasefire line, which was rechristened the Line of Control (LOC) by the Shimla Agreement of 1972, came into being close to Gulmarg. After independence, Indian planners sought to develop a destination for winter sports in India. The Department of Tourism of the Government of India invited Rudolf Matt in 1960 to select a suitable location for this purpose. Matt zeroed in on Gulmarg as a suitable location for development of a winter sports destination in India. In 1968, Institute of Skiing and Mountaineering was established in Gulmarg to train ski instructors. Gulmarg became a center for skiers from Asian nations. Article 370 of the Indian Constitution provided a special status to Jammu and Kashmir, allowing it to have a separate constitution. However, in August 2018, the Indian government revoked this special status that created a stir in the nation. There are several positive impacts of the removal of Article 370. The first benefit of scrapping Article 370 is that it evokes the feeling of one nation through single citizenship. In the state of Jammu and Kashmir, the fundamental rights under Part 3 of our Constitution will now be applicable. Moreover, one of the most crucial rights, right to education, will now be applicable in J&K that ensures the academic growth of the state. On the economic front, the removal of Article 370 gives access to more employment opportunities to the citizens of J&K that can help in uplifting poverty. Now more industries and infrastructures can be set up. The removal of Article 370 grants permission to the people living in other parts of India to buy lands in J&K. Other benefits include interstate migration and interstate marriages. One of the best things about the removal of Article 370 is that hopefully now we can curb the terrorist activities to a great extent by eliminating the terrorist groups hiding in Jammu and Kashmir.